What's up, everybody? Today we're doing the Stop Resisting tier list. We got our 5 sections right here. We got turn off the body cam, mic profile. It's not that serious, just doing his job, and lets you off. So first up, we got the man whom this card was built around, Sean Strickland. I believe he wouldn't turn off the body cam. He looks like he would, but it looks like he turned his life around a little bit. If we're talking about 16-year-old Sean Strickland, then we might have a problem. But right now, he does video with Nina Drama. I know she's not, apparently she's German or some shit, but she's colored, and he respects her. So we're gonna go with mic profile. I was close to putting him in It's Not That Serious because I think he might get a little mad, start throwing some jabs, some peppermint punches at some criminals. I think for the most part, he just might profile you. Next up, we got the Roman Delitse, just fought yesterday. He just looks like he just start hooking people. Dude sold like a candy bar from a gas station, and Roman would just come up there, no! Oh, just start hooking him. And then he's gonna go to court and be like, I don't do nothing. He's steal. Just a scary looking dude. Doesn't look like he'd be a very good cop. And I'm basing all these off of assumptions, except for a few. We'll get to those, but majority of this list is gonna be all off of assumptions. I'm not accusing any of these fighters of doing anything. Please, I don't want beef. Next up, we got Moicano wants money. He's just doing his job, just being a nice cop, doing what he has to do. He won't let you off though. I want to be a cop to kill the bad guys. He just doing his job. A cop you'd want in your neighborhood. Next up, we got Paulo Costa. I was drunk. He's just not gonna take the job serious. It's that simple. He doesn't take his own career serious, so I don't think he'd take being a cop serious. He's probably just gonna let people off. Might take a bribe or two. Just a fun dude. Probably not the cop you want in your neighborhood, but he's there. Next up, we got Nate the Train, baby. Just doing his job. He looks like we could put him up here. When you go based off the looks, it looks like you might want to put him a little bit higher, but then you watch his interviews, you hear him talking on the mic. He's just a cool dude. The personality and the face don't really match. That's okay. Just doing his job. Not the type to let you off though. Definitely a stern dude. Next up, we got Ross Mitchell, brother. Hitler in his prime was a guy to go fishing with. Ain't nothing wrong with the dude with an opinion. I don't think he would turn the body cam off. I know most people believe that he would, but I think he is Christian. You come at him the wrong way, tell him the earth is flat, you might get caught in a heel hook, put in a twister or some shit. It's just, it would take the right person to piss him off. Maybe it's not by race, maybe it's more by religion that he might profile you. And then next up, we got our first person to turn the body cam off, John Jones. So I beat my wife 3 times, but yet nobody gives a fuck about that. I feel like this is pretty obvious. Beats the shit out of his wife, hits a pregnant lady, and then he'll claim to be Christian. I feel like he'd be caught up in a situation, kill a dude, go to court, be like, but sir, I'm Christian, and I've been Christian all my life. I would never do such a thing. Dude had a fucking Bible verse on his pants last fight, in a cross on that shit. Fakest Christian I've ever seen in my life. If you guys have a problem with that, fuck you. I'm sorry. He's just a terrible human. Would definitely take a bribe. Better not accuse him of being gay, because then he will kill you. Does not like women. If you're a woman, watch out. Next up, we got, oh yeah, Mr. Big Meaty Hooks himself, Josh Emmett. I feel like for the most part he'd be a good cop, but I feel like if you piss him off, you start resisting and shit, he's gonna hit you with some hooks. Be like, what the fuck, man? He hit me, so I just started hooking him. It was a mistake. You know what happens, man. Not a bad cop. I don't feel like he would do it with any bad intentions, but if you become aggressive towards him, I can see him just start hooking people. It's funny that these two are very similar. I feel like they'd be caught up in very similar situations. They both seem like good people. I mean, he did have that whole cheating situation. I don't know, man. Gotta watch out for him. But Emmett, he's chilling, good ass dude. But look at him the wrong way, might catch a left and a right. Next up, we got Dustin Poirier. He's a fucking scumbag, dude. I just had to do my job. He's fucking speeding, dude. But we went to middle school. He's a fucking scumbag, dude. Dustin can range from It's Not That Serious to Lets You Off, but I just kind of went with the average. I feel like for the most part, he's just gonna let you off. This is my police academy. This is my house, dude. This is my house. Chill guy, for the most part. As long as you don't talk shit to him and he doesn't win, he's a regular loser, but he's a very sore winner. And I feel like as a cop, he just kind of do his job. You know what Dustin is? Dustin's the type to once he has you in handcuffs, he'd be like, see, now why'd you do that, dude? Why'd you do that, dude? It didn't have to be this way, dude. But I feel like he'd just do a job. Wouldn't escalate shit. Try to be a nice ass dude. Seems like a really good person. Shout out Dustin Poirier. Next up, we got Damn, bro, I did not fucking notice that when I made this list. It's just a whole bunch of dudes that I feel like are just gonna start hooking people, bro. What the fuck? Yeah, Drew Dober. I mean, for some reason, every time he goes against black people, he just turns it up a notch, just fights a little better. So I'm basing majority of my opinion on that. if you see Drew Dober fight a Caucasian, he's not swinging the same way he swings against people of color. It's crazy. But like, look at it for yourself. I'm not tripping. If you look at his fights, he literally beats the shit out of. It's fucked up. I don't support it, but due to this list, I feel like he'd be right here. I can't put him too high because it's really just based off of his fights. I've never seen an interview of this dude. I've never heard this dude talk. Next up, we got Mr. Salty Joe Pyfer. I thought about putting him in turns off body cam because the way he hits people with such aggression, it's like he fucking hates just people in general. So I feel like you give this dude a gun, it's fucking over. But then I saw his interviews. Seems like a chill guy. Just seems like a chill dude that's just very competitive. I'm putting him in my profile because, I mean, look at him. And just the way he swings, I just can't put him in not that serious. Like, there's a difference between, like, these guys. These guys just have power. They just have just, ugh. But this guy, there's something in his fucking head. Like, that's not normal. This man, like, throws like it's not a competition. He throws like he's trying to kill people. So, I'm putting him here. Next up, we got Mr. Derek Lewis. I'm just doing my job, man. I just want some chicken, man. What you did to that Popeye's chicken was fucked up. Woo! That's Derek Lewis. He's going to be fucking around all day. But he'll do his job. He just wants his money. He's just in there to get paid, get out. You know, he won't. I feel like he wouldn't let you off because he'd be scared to lose his job. But he'd be talking to you while the rest of you, man, what the fuck is you doing, man? What are you doing? You know, just talking to you. Chill guy. I didn't want to put him at lets you off because I feel like he'd be pretty stern. Just doing his job. Doesn't want to get fired. And then next up we got Mr. Colby Covington. I know that most people think, Kobe's a chill dude. I think he's a chill dude too. I do think this dude is still kind of racist. I feel like the shit that he was saying to Jorge, that was kind of from the heart. Maybe it was like one of those things where he took this little persona a little too far, and then it just got to that point. But I feel like there is some racial tension there between him and a few of the fighters, especially Kamaru Usman. I don't know. I feel like Kobe's like, how do I explain it? I don't feel like he's racist on purpose. I just feel like, you know, if he drives down a certain street and he sees somebody, he might start shitting his pants. That's the type of guy I think Colby is. It's not on purpose. It's just, he's not over dramatic. I mean, he's in the perfect category. He might profile you. Not on purpose, not, you know, it happened. He might just profile you. No real reason behind it. No trauma, no nothing. Just, he might. Next up, we got Chris Curtis. I got something to say about this fucking dude. There is something wrong with him. You know when you just look at a guy and you're like, oh yeah, you gotta watch out for him. Like, what? If he reaches for his bag, we're running. Out of everybody on this list, other than like maybe Bryce Mitchell and Charles Radke, I'd be fucking terrified if Chris reached for his bag. Like, this dude is the most sensitive, most emotional dude I've ever seen. He's actually a decent fighter. So, you give this dude a gun? Damn, now that I'm thinking about it, he might be a little bit higher. Nah, we'll just keep him there. Cause if you don't get on his nerves, he seems like he's cool. Like, he doesn't seem like I don't know, bro. He's just a sensitive ass dude, to be honest. That's really it. I feel like he's probably a good dude, but there's just probably chemical imbalance in his head or some shit. So I thought about putting him, he could go a little bit higher, to be honest, now that I think about it. But I left him at it's not that serious. It's a good spot. Bro, he gets eye poked and starts just fucking lashing out. He'll lose a decision, lashes out. You literally need to put this guy to sleep or else he thinks he wins the fight. There's a delusion there. If you don't throw enough strikes per minute, this dude gets fucking pissed off. Like, that shit's not normal. All right, next up on this list, we got Curtis Blades. Obviously, he's on Let You Off. The dude never talks shit. He's humble as hell. He just seems like a really good person. Also, if you check out his Instagram, he seems like a good dad. I just want to put him on this list because I like Curtis Blades more than you like Curtis Blades. And then next up, we got, dude, he fucking eye poked me, man. I can't fucking see, man. He fucking eye poked me. Dude, I fucking shot him 7 times, but he eye poked me, man. He did it first. That's bullshit. You guys are not taking away my gun. He fucking eye poked me, man. As long as you don't eye poke him, you're chilling. But the second he gets eye poked, it's over. You're getting 10 shots to the dome. Dude, I can't fucking see, man. I can't fucking see. That's really the basis on why I put him here. Always making excuses and shit, so I feel like he'd fuck up and then just make an excuse. Next up, we got, hear me out, brother. Hear me out. I'm not going to get into it, but look up what Michael Chandler says about his black adopted children. It's some weird ass shit. Honestly, now that I think about it, I should have put him a little bit lower. I should have put him at my profile, but still. Nah, fuck that. Because Michael Chandler cheats a lot too. That motherfucker seems like such a good dude. He's like the opposite of Poirier, I guess. Where it's like Poirier's nice in the cage and then he's a dickhead when he wins. And then Michael Chandler fucking loses, but he's fucking fish hooking you, grabbing the cage, grabbing your gloves. Dude just fucking cheats the whole time. But then presents himself as, you go on his fucking Instagram, fucking motivational quotes and shit. Conor McGregor, your time has come. Shut the fuck up, bro. When was the last time you want to fight Tony Ferguson? Come on, bro. But yeah, it's based off of what he says about his kids. Well, I mean, if you could call them his kids. It's based off of that and the fucking cheating shit that I feel like you just got to watch out for this dude. And then last but not least, we got me and my girlfriend. We climbed a mountain, you know, eat some berries at the top. You know, this weekend we went canoeing. We had a fun time canoeing, and you know, I'm a Division 1 wrestler. You know, I could be Kamzat. I think I could be Kamzat. I know he's on the thumbnail. I know you think, oh, he's probably turn off the body cam type. When you really hear him, he's a calm dude. It's really just his overly like supportiveness of Trump that kind of scares me. And he's like a real American D1 wrestler. So I'm completely just judging him. I got no reason to put him up there. Hasn't really shown any forms of overly aggressiveness for no reason. I just have a feeling. You know, this is just a gut feeling. If not there, honestly, he would just be at like just doing his job. I just have a feeling there's some weird shit going on. He's a little too boring to not have something going on up there. So I'm going with that. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below if you guys think the list should be different. And next up, we're gonna have the UFC IQ tier list. But before that, I should be posting the predictions for the next Fight Night card and maybe another video. If you guys like this tier list video, let me know, and I'll make sure to make more of them.